Yo, what's up everyone? I'm Man of Words, and I'm here to showcase a build I've created right before Into the Light drops tomorrow, as of this recording. And this build has so much synergy going on. All of the fragments, mods, and weapons work extremely well together to give you near instant uptime on all abilities, constant radiant, constant healing, and constant big boy damage. So let's get into it. This is going to be a solar well-lock build, and we're going to be using the Verity's Brow exotic helmet. A lot of you know what this helmet does already, but for those that don't, the exotic trait reads the fourth magic, weapon final blows with a damage type matching your subclass energy grant a buff called Death Throws, which provides a grenade damage bonus of plus 20% and gives you 50% additional base grenade recharge rate for 10 seconds. Kills refresh the Death Throws timer, and this can stack up to 5 times, so 5 kills with an elemental weapon matching your subclass will make your next grenade thrown deal 100% bonus damage and grant yourself 250% additional grenade recharge rate for 10 seconds. Also, when you throw a grenade near allies within 20 meters, they are granted the Feel the Flames buff for 5 seconds, which grants 10 times grenade recharge rate for them. So you get 5 kills, death throws times 5, throw a grenade near allies, they're getting 2,500% grenade recharge rate. All of the Renewal Grasp Hunters, the Strand Grapple Titans, the Controverse Warlocks are going to slob on your knob. Literally any grenade focus build is going to love you for this. Our grenade of choice is going to be the good old Fusion Nade, which attaches to targets, scorches, and deals good damage by itself, but when paired with Touch of Flame, it explodes twice, dealing double damage. Most solar builds these days usually have on Healing Nade for the sake of survivability, and since we're not running Healing Nade, we're gonna need something else to fill that gap to keep us alive. And what might that be, you may ask? Literally any heal clip weapon. This perk got buffed a while back, originally giving you Cure times 1 when you reload after a kill. Now it's Cure times 2. Yay, healing problem solved. Well, guess what? There's more to this perk than just the healing. Heal clip reads, reloading shortly after dealing a final blow grants cure to you and your nearby allies. That last part is particularly important for this build because we're using Ember of Benevolence. Applying Restoration, Cure, or Radiant to allies grants 400% additional base grenade melee and class ability regen for 6 seconds. When proccing Heal Clip, you only need to be within 15 meters of another ally for Ember of Benevolence to work. And this fragment can proc off of not just Heal Clip, but also your Healing Rift and your melee with the help of Ember of Torches. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant. So you can start to see the synergy this build provides with Heal Clip, Radiant, Ember of Benevolence, and Death Throws all working together to give you upwards of 650% bonus grenade recharge rate, working up towards that double damage fusion nade, which when thrown allows your nearby allies to spam grenades themselves. The next fragment is going to be Ember of Searing, which grants melee energy when killing scorched targets, and drops Fire Sprites, which is yet another form of grenade energy gained. And thanks to the seasonal mod Kindling Trigger, while we're radiant, our solar weapons will always be scorching on hit. You can have some leeway with the fourth fragment and use whatever you like. I'm personally am using Ember of Resolve to give us another form of healing from grenade kills. Our super is obviously well. We're using Healing Rift, and you can use whichever melee you prefer. I like Incinerator Snap so that I can snap skate for the mobility. And lastly, the other aspect can be whatever you want. I like Icarus Dash. Okay, with the subclass out of the way, let's go over the important weapons to use with this build. Firstly, as mentioned before, you'll want to be using a Heal Clip primary. My go-to is going to be this Parabellum with Heal Clip Frenzy. Frenzy with Heal Clip is like a match made in heaven, giving you that nice 15% bonus damage, as well as 100 handling and reload speed. High reload means more Heal Clip procs. Now I know this is a world drop and isn't exactly the easiest weapon to farm for right now, which is why I'll go over a couple of other weapons that perform just as well, if not arguably better than the SMG. Over the past couple of weeks, I've seen tons of videos talking about the heliocentric sidearm. That too can roll with Heal Clip, and if we look here, you can see that there is not a bad fourth column perk in sight. Any one of these paired with Heal Clip will do very well. However, this sidearm is, once again, a world drop, just like Parabellum, so it's not super easy to farm. So let's look at a particular dungeon weapon that got a bit of a rework not too long ago from Prophecy, the Darkest Before. This pulse rifle used to be arc and is now solar, so it can roll with heal clip, kill clip, or incandescent. A solid weapon, more suited for further ranges than an SMG if you prefer that. There's also the infamous summoner that can roll heal clip as well as kill clip or incandescent, onslaught, or golden tricorn. Any one of these will work just fine. If Trials is not your cup of tea, then you can use the Abyss Defiant auto rifle from Crota's End. There's heal clip, kill clip, once again, and you've got swash, incandescent, or sword logic to choose from. What's great about this weapon is that it's craftable, so you can make the exact roll that you want once you've acquired all the red borders for it. So you definitely have options for your heal clip primary. Ideally, a perk that provides a damage or reload buff will benefit strongly with heal clip. Now let's talk about what special weapon to pair with this build. If you don't want to put too much thought into it, literally any special weapon will work just fine. But I've got on a crafted succession sniper rifle with enhanced demolitionist and osmosis. Credit goes to Aegis for talking about this weapon in his video that came out today. I'll put a link in the description. The weapon roll is fulfilling a few important things. Firstly, enhanced demo is going to be better than regular demo, giving you slightly more grenade energy. Secondly, it's a special weapon with demo, so instead of 10% grenade energy on kill with the primary, it's giving 20%, but in this case it's enhanced, so it would be 11% for an enhanced primary and 22% for an enhanced special. The origin trait, Bray Inheritance, helps too, giving ability energy on hit. All Deepstone Crypt weapons give a different amount of energy back. Succession gives 1.5. So if you land a precision kill with this thing, you get 23.5%, almost a fourth of your grenade energy back from one kill, which is so nice. Thirdly, the perk Osmosis turns the sniper's element to whatever our subclass is when we throw a grenade and stays that way until it is stowed. Because of this, throwing a grenade turns this kinetic sniper into a solar one, which feeds into death throws when getting kills with it. Fourthly, and this is the part Aegis goes into in his video, when Succession is in solar form, it can proc Flint Striker in one hit. Flint Striker uses a magazine size calculation to determine how many precision hits are needed to proc Radiant. Since Succession is an aggressive frame sniper with a base mag size of 3 with no mag boosting perks or mods, Radiant is granted after one precision hit. On top of that, with the addition of Raise of Precision, I mean, easiest ignition procs ever. I highly suggest farming for or crafting the sniper because it does so much for this build. It's incredibly synergistic. With these two weapons in play, this allows us to take advantage of an exotic solar heavy, and there are a plethora of heavy solar exotics that'll work well with this build. You literally cannot go wrong here. Dragon's Breath, Xeno, Gallarhorn, or Parasite, which I'm keen on using with the grenade launcher buffs that are coming out tomorrow. You'll be slaying with your peel clip weapon anyways, getting those death throw stacks, and before you know it, you'll have a times 20 parasite shot ready to chunk any large target. And that does it for the weapons. Here I'll go over the armor mods briefly. We got Harmonic Siphon, Ashes to Assets, Heavy Ammo Finder. Arms we got Bolstering, Impact, and Harmonic Loader. For the chest, any damage resist mods of your choice, although if you don't think you need the damage resist, you can put on Harmonic Reserves for your heavy and Succession if you proc Osmosis. The legs have two Solar Surge mods and a Harmonic Scavenger. And the class item has two bombers and a time dilation. And here's the fashion if anyone cares. And that wraps up the build. You can take this into just about any PvE content in the game, from Legend to Master Lost sectors, all the way to raids. This build will fit in nicely with any fire team, boosting their grenade recharge rate at an astronomical level, while also giving you crazy amounts of ability regen yourself, healing, damage. It's so nice. I'm definitely taking this into Onslaught tomorrow, so good luck with farming for those god rolls like I am. I'm Man of Words. Take care.